Hello and welcome back for another Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be diving deep into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets. And before I do so, show some love by first giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And at the time of this recording, Matic has now managed to break above resistance at around the $0.7114 mark, and there are high chances that we are going to see a bit of a breakdown move in a move that should give us a retest. And once the retest is in and a success, then Matic should continue gearing up to our next key area of resistance at around the $0.784 mark. So that is what we can expect on the short-term point of view, basing it on the key areas of supports and resistances. And you can also see that we have also continued to hold above our ascending trend line, still suggesting there are high chances that we are going to continue gearing up and knocking higher prices. Matic has also continued to obey the Elliot structures, and if I zoom out, you can see that on the 10th of June we saw this massive crash in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.52 mark. Then afterwards we started a very nice recovery to the upside, where we first saw this 1-2 setup, fully maximizing minimum target areas. Then we had this other 1-2 setup where we have now picked in that wave 1, seen a breakdown move in the formation of this wave 2, fully maximizing minimum target areas highlighted on the chart using this blue target area. And you can see that we are now seeing a reaction of this blue target area and starting another wave to the upside in what could be the formation of this wave 3, which is impulsive. And you can see that as long as we continue holding above support at around the $0.7114 mark, and maybe at some point we even get a successful retest, then we are going to continue gearing up and until we can fully maximize our minimum target areas in the formation of that wave 3, and giving you minimum target areas for the third wave by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. I get a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.8468 mark. And that is the minimum that we can expect that wave 3 to the upper side to do. And on the short-term point of view, I have said to you that there are chances that we are going to see a retest of the key area of support at around the $0.7114 mark. So in case we continue seeing further weakness, expect a retest and maybe support at that key area of support. Then soon we can expect our bounce back to the upper side. And if by any chance our retest is not a success and we lose that key area of support, then I'll be watching our trend line over here on the charts to continue acting as support for us to continue gearing up. And you also know that in case we break below that trend line, then that will be suggesting further breakdown, maybe to the next key area of support at around the $0.6227 mark. And that is what I'm expecting here on the Matic chart on the short-term point of view. And if I zoom out on the charts, I still have my long-term point of view still basing it on the Elliot structures, where you can see that last year in June we saw a low at around the $0.32 mark. Then we picked in a 5-wave structure, having the wave 5 giving us a high at around the $1.3 mark, completing the formation of this larger Elliot wave count 1. Then we started a breakdown move in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, in a move that has now given us a low at around the $0.52 mark, and also fully maximized minimum target areas for that second wave. And there are high chances that Matic is now ready for a pump in the formation of this larger Elliot wave count 3, though it's still early for me to confirm that we have a low in place for the second wave, since we need to first see a complete 5-wave structure to the upper side, followed by an ABC corrective structure before we can continue gearing up and see a break above significant highs, confirming that the low is in and the start of an impulse has now started. So that is what I'm watching out on the long-term point of view. And on the short-term point of view, in case we see further weakness, then the key area of support at around the $4 mark is the next area to watch. And once we see a successful retest and continue gearing up, then the next key area, that is the next target that we can watch, is at around the $0.784 mark, where we have resistance. Also taking a look at the indicators on the RSI, we are trading at around the 66 mark. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I will be keeping you updated.